Hey Simlies, it's Deligracy here, and today we are building a perfect penthouse. And fun fact, this penthouse was one of the penthouses I was actually initially building for my Barbie Let's Play. And you know what? It just was not Barbie. It was not Barbie at all. So I kind of built the house and then I ditched it, and then I built like a really Barbie penthouse, which we're using currently in the Let's Play. And then I decided to come back to this because I had recorded the footage and just make it into like a nice kind of edgy penthouse and have fun finishing it. So I thought it would just be a waste if we didn't actually use the build in a video and if I didn't show you guys. So anyways, I hope you do enjoy it because I quite like this build for several reasons. Number one, I've found it very difficult to make penthouses look like they blend in with the buildings beneath them. And usually penthouses do blend in quite nicely with the buildings below them, or alternatively, they're like a really strong juxtaposition, if that makes sense. I don't know. But with The Sims 4, because we can't really like build out from the penthouse, I feel like we're a little bit disadvantaged because we can't go over the edges of the penthouse. I don't know. I feel like if I could just go a little bit beyond the corners of it, we could make it look kind of cool and it might be easier. Maybe not. I don't know. But anyways, that is one thing I've had trouble with. But with this build, I feel like, number one, it blends in with the building below it quite nicely, or at least a lot better than my other penthouses have. Number two, it has a really cool bridge inside of it, and I really, really like the layout of this bridge. Number three, it is massive. Like, this is a pretty big house. Like it's big. And when I say big, it's not necessarily heaps and heaps of rooms. It's more just like super spacious rooms, which is kind of refreshing. And what else? Am I up to number 4 or number 3? I think we're up to number 4. I just like it. So yeah. It was good. It was fun. And yeah, I don't know. I hope you're not getting sick of the penthouses builds. I keep reading comments about what you guys want to see. So I'm kind of writing a list of things that I can go to and see what I feel like doing from the list. And I know, okay, well, at least someone's going to enjoy that video. So I'll keep reading your comments and making my list, and hopefully we get some good builds happening in 2017. I'm excited. And I'm getting so greedy with The Sims 4. It's like the more they give us, the more I want. And I'm like, take. I want more and more and more. I'm already ready for the next expansion or the next game pack or stuff pack. Like, we just got a stuff pack, Vintage Glamour stuff pack, and we just got City Living. And now I'm like, okay, I'm ready for what's next. It's crazy. Anyways, we basically have kind of the exterior of this penthouse, coming together pretty well. We've used those blue windows to kind of blend in with the windows below. We're going to be using the same wallpaper as the rest of the building, and I wanted it to have a lot of glass because we've got I guess it's almost like a cascading staircase of glass on the side of the building, which I have to say, for the Sims team, whoever designed this building in the fashion district, they did a really cool job. I think it looks great, like fantastic. Really, really like it. I'm just going to be adding in some big, thick pillars because I wanted this to kind of look like more apartments on top of the building. However, this is like all 3 stories of apartments is one massive penthouse. There's a building in Melbourne called, oh my God, I forgot the name of the building. This is so embarrassing. Oh, the Eureka Tower in Melbourne. God, that was like a massive brain fart then. But yeah, the Eureka Tower, it's the tallest building in Melbourne. It was built, I don't know, a fair while ago now, but it still seems like it's new. And at the top of the building, it's got this big gold section, which must be like 12 floors, maybe even 15 floors. And rumor has it, the owner of the building lives in the gold section of the building. I mean, it could easily not be true. It's probably not true, but I've always been like, ooh, when I see it shimmering all gold in the sunlight, I'm like, damn, who's living up there? So I have to say penthouses are pretty interesting and I love looking at penthouses. I think it's the designer Diane von Furstenberg who has a really, really cool New York apartment. I'm just going to Google it right now. Diane von Furstenberg. I remember I looked at it once, her penthouse, and I was like, oh my God, that's the coolest thing ever. Yeah, so it's basically on top of a red brick building in Manhattan, and it's got this insane glass, I don't know, fragmented shape on top of it, as well as a rooftop garden, and it is just stunning. Like, I would dream to live in this. And because she's so fashion forward, there's all these bright colors, but at the same time, it's really minimalistic. And you guys should totally Google it because it is just breathtaking. And she has this library, I think, in her house. Oh my God, with lots of little ladders all around it. And I just am obsessed with the kind of fragmented glass semi-dome thing on top of it. It's just nuts. Oh, I love interior design and architecture. I really do. Anyways, back to the build. You just saw the bridge there and we're working on the kitchen. I did have a kitchen half finished for when this was going to be Barbie's house. It had lots of purple in it, but it just was not okay. So I've just redone it. So you might have just seen it before if you're wondering what's the kitchen in the background. But yeah, this kitchen is pretty big. We've also got those very light timber floors. I promise in the next build, I will not use those timber floors. I just happen to have already used them in this build. And I was like, no, I can't change it now. I like it. So I promise I will use some different floorboards in the next build. It's just like my type of thing. Me likey. Also, I don't know if you guys saw, but there were some really cool Whoville builds over Christmas on the gallery by some different YouTubers. And also just by different creators. And I saw several of them. Really, really cool stuff. So if you guys are a fan of that, I know Christmas is over now, so you might not be into Christmas things in your game, but they were pretty cool. And there's heaps of them. Or wait, I saw 2 of them, okay? Maybe not heaps of them. Maybe I'm going a little OTT, but yeah, there were 2 of them that I thought was really, really cool. I also had a little bit of fun with the cupboards in this build. We're going to just kind of scatter them along the back wall, which is kind of might look weird to some of you guys, but I kind of thought it was just a bit different and a bit kooky, you know? So we're kind of spotting them along the back wall and mixing 2 kinds of them. And I also love the stone island in the middle. That's really nice. I want to work on some kitchens in The Sims 4 and make them a bit better. I feel like I need to improve my kitchens. But this is an okay start. I'm okay with it. I was also given a really beautiful book called 100 Interiors Around the World by someone, a subscriber on Twitch, Novel Skulls. Some of you guys might recognize his name from live streaming. But yeah, he gave me that book and it's so cool. It's got literally 100 interiors from all around the world in it. So I haven't read it yet, but I'm going to be looking through that before I go to bed every night. And so hopefully we'll get some more inspiration for interiors for builds. So that's going to be exciting. It's always good to freshen things up a bit and get inspired. If you're just wondering then what I was doing, I was lifting up the object using the 9 key. And I know you guys hear me say this in every build, but I always get comments asking, how do you make objects intersect? It's called the Move Objects cheat. So you just go Control-Shift-C to get up your cheat box, and then you type in bb.moveobjects space on. Some people don't need the space on, some people do. I don't know. I always do it just anyways. So that is how you're able to intersect objects. If you hold down the Alt key while rotating an object, you can rotate on 360-degree angles. Like you can rotate anywhere off the grid, which is kind of cool. So yeah, that's just covering the basic comments that do get asked. And my real name is not Deligracy. My real name is Maddie. That's another common comment. Common comments. That's kind of fun to say. I like it. I like it a lot. Oh my goodness, it's almost 2017. Oh, I can't believe it. I can't wait for the new year. I'm really looking forward to 2017. I feel like it's going to be a good one. I don't want to jinx it though, so I'm going to stop talking and saying it's a good one. But I hope it is. I'm excited. And that painting looks so cool, oversized. I was like, damn, I love that graphic when it's enlarged. Some of the objects look bad when they're enlarged using the bracket keys, but that one I was like, yeah, girl, I like it. It's good. Also, I am fully back into live streaming on Twitch. So you guys, if you want to check it out, my schedule is on the Twitch page. I've been loving it. And basically, if you're in Australia, I live stream Australia, New Zealand, or a lot of the Southern Hemisphere. I stream, well, actually, no, that's completely wrong. But Australia, New Zealand, I have been streaming on Wednesday mornings and Friday mornings and Sunday nights. For Europe and America, that would be okay, let me just figure this out in my head because time zones are really confusing. So for Australia and New Zealand, it's really early in the morning. So it's 7 a.m. Melbourne, Sydney time. So New Zealand, you were in front by a few hours, I think, a couple of hours. But then for Europe and America, it's actually going to be Tuesday night, Thursday night, and Sunday morning. I'm pretty sure. So yeah, that's the times when I'm on every week. We play Sims. We always play Sims on the Friday/Thursday night stream. And then we also play like GTA. We play some horror games now. We've been dabbling with a bit of Nintendo. So if you want to see, if you want to come along to a stream, it's really fun because you guys can like chat to each other and I can like instantly respond to you guys. It's just a really fun time. And I don't know, I think I'm not necessarily like talking about and telling you guys because I want more viewers. Of course, the more the merrier, but I've actually found Twitch for me to be a really enjoyable place to watch creators and gamers, and I really think it helped me get through my breakup, to be honest. It's just really nice to have on in the background and to sometimes get to chat to people from around the world. I don't know. I just think it's definitely, even if you don't check out my Twitch, check out some other people's Twitch accounts because it's just really fun. And yeah. I don't know. I feel like I should voice it to you guys because it's a really cool thing that's happening. It's a cool community. All right, so this lounge room I'm pretty happy with. At the moment, these lights are looking a little bit too industrial, and I just felt like we've done that look before, so we get rid of them. They're a little bit heavy and clunky for this room too, so we're going to get some new modern lights from City Living. Loving those base game rectangular lamps at the moment. I cannot use them enough. I also love those coffee tables put side by side. I think they look really nice. But here are the new lamps. I love the gray and that soft orange together. I love the colors in this lounge room. I just think it's really kind of cutting edge, maybe, arguably. And yeah, that's just looking kind of cute, having those floating lights. Half of them are sized up. The grey ones are at their normal size. And then I was like, oh, maybe we'll put a piano in there. But I thought, no, there's not enough room. It's not a grand enough space for a grand piano. So we're just going to put a chess table in there just for a little bit of extra logic skill building, which is good. I've also uploaded a video at a similar time to this one called How to Play The Sims 4. I just want to give you guys a warning that video is for beginner players. I just thought some people who have been gifted The Sims 4 for Christmas, or some of you guys who've just finally been able to get it, I thought I'd do like a beginner's really basic, pretty fast overview of the game. So that's up, but yeah, just a warning. It's not like our normal videos where I assume you guys kind of know a bit about The Sims. So not all of you will like it, but some of you guys will like it. Some of you guys might find it interesting, actually. I love these butterflies on the wall. They're so pretty. Oh, and also you guys, how many of you did some shopping in the Boxing Day sales? Because, oh my gosh, I was really naughty. I've been really naughty, and I feel kind of guilty, but at the same time I'm like, no girl, you deserve it. You worked hard this year. So I bought a few things. I bought like 2 dresses. I bought they were good sales. 2 dresses. I bought some new sports leggings and a new sports top. Actually, I think that's all I bought. I think I bought 4 items, but I still feel like I bought a lot. So I'm sure I will show you guys when they arrive in the mail. Oh, and then I got 2 more tops. Yeah, I definitely had a shopping spree. So I'll either make a video just showing my little haul or my big haul, I don't know, whatever you call it. And otherwise, I'll just put it on Snapchat or Twitter or Instagram or something. I'll show it to you guys who want to see it, because I love showing you things. Are you guys the type of people who, when you buy something new, you wear it straight away? Even if I buy a cocktail dress, I'll put it on straight away and like sit around the house in it, or sit around in my apartment in it for a good hour or 2. Even if I'm not going out, I just want to wear it because I just am so excited. And also, did any of you guys get anything new in the Boxing sales? Or the Boxing Day sales? Did any of you guys brave the shopping centers or shopping malls? Because I surely did not. I did that one year and it was crazy. It was too much. The worst part was just trying to find a park. And then even worse was trying to get out of the car park. It's just terrible. And the thing that you must never do when there's a day when it's like sales, never leave the shopping center at closing time. Because I'll tell you now, that is when you're going to get stuck in the car park, because it takes forever for everyone to back out and leave. Oh, that was like the worst day of my life when that happened. Not really, but it was pretty bad. I think it took me 1 hour to get out of the car park, the underground car park, to do something that would usually take you max 5 minutes to reverse out and drive to the exit and drive out. Took me 1 hour at a place called Chadstone here in Melbourne. Chadstone, the fashion capital is what it's called. And it's like our biggest shop. I think they claim to be the biggest shopping center in the Southern Hemisphere or something. But I don't think there's much competition. I could have made that up, actually. I'm not sure. Also, that is meant to be a sand pit, but because we're on a penthouse, that grass is actually floor tiling, so I couldn't use the terrain tool. So I just found I think it was a rubbery floor tile that just kind of looked like sand to my eyes. I don't know. I also love that this carpet is on a diagonal for a change. I usually apply carpets straight on the grid. And I was like, no, let's make this a little bit dynamic. And I think it's cool from this view with the staircase kind of crossing over it. I was also having a bit of difficulty in this section, just figuring out what colors went together. I felt like at this stage it looked kind of like halfway there, but a little bit juvenile or something. I don't know. That rug, something wasn't right. So we make it a bit more classy in a second. I feel like for this penthouse, you want to be a bit classy. You want to be a little bit schmick. A little bit kitsch is okay, like high fashion kitsch, but I don't know. The rug wasn't working with the couches or something. I feel like I needed to change the couches for that rug to work. We could have had the other blue chairs with the rug, but not the black chairs. And in the end, maybe it's a little bit boring. I don't know. But I thought it was just a little bit less crazy. We toned it down a little bit. But at the same time, I still think this lounge area looks pretty expensive and pretty glam and over the top. If I went to someone's house and that was their lounge room, I would be like, okay, you come from a place that has a lot more money than the place I came from. Yeah. I like it though. I think it's different to what I might have done already. I don't know. No, I like the lounge room. I like it. Yeah. I'm allowed to like my own builds. It's okay. I actually had a moment the other day where I gave my own video a thumbs up. It was the latest episode of Gossip City, and I watched it back to make sure that I watched it back because I was reading comments and the video plays straight away when I'm looking at the comments. And I started watching it and I was kind of engrossed in it. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to like my own video. I'm going to give my own video a thumbs up because I liked it. And I know a lot of YouTubers thumbs up their own videos because I don't even really know why they do it, but you'll see a lot of really big YouTubers that do it all the time. Like Alfie, so well as Alfie. He, at least a while ago, I don't know if he still does it, but he would always thumbs up, like his own video. I've always been like, why do you do that? Is it just so it posts automatically to Twitter? I'm not sure if it does something with the algorithms on YouTube so you get more views or something, but there are a ton of YouTubers who do it and I've never understood it. So this time I genuinely thought, I liked that video. And I don't know, I thought it was quite funny. Sometimes you just gotta give yourself a little bit of a pat on the back. It's okay to have pride sometimes. As long as you don't have your head in your bottom the whole time, it's okay to have pride. And we're also going to put a TV on the wall in here because, well, I feel like this master bedroom would have a TV there because they'd be so fancy. And do I put anything on these shelves? Oh, yeah, just a couple of greenery items. But yeah, this is the master bedroom. I think altogether this house is going to have 5 bedrooms, 2 lounge rooms, kitchen. I think we've got 2 spa baths. We have a pool. We have a basketball hoop. I don't even know how many bathrooms we have. We have the sauna. I guess we have 5 or 6 bathrooms. So it's it's got a lot of stuff going on. You could easily add more rooms. And we're also going to have a gym up the top off camera that I'll show you in the screenshots. But that's kind of in the very top room. But this video was becoming a little bit long for my liking. I kind of try and make videos that I would like to watch myself. Oh, obviously, because I liked my own video. No, sorry, that's a joke. But that's kind of how I think about my videos. I think, okay, well, would I like to watch this? And if the answer is yes, then I feel like it's okay to post. So I know some of you guys like really long builds, but I just feel like because I personally wouldn't like it, I feel more comfortable shortening videos. So you can watch it and you get the general gist of it, but you still get some nice commentary that's energized and, I don't know, interesting hopefully, or just rambling. It doesn't matter. But that's why I shorten the videos, because I feel like it is better quality content if they're shortened a little bit. That's what I'm trying to say. Trying to produce for you guys, give you something you love, because you guys are honestly the best. I love you so much. Anyways, so these are the screenshots here. This is the penthouse at nighttime. So yeah, it's got some cool stuff going on the outside, and this is the lounge room, which I think looks very styled. That's just a random sim I moved in to take the screenshots with. This is looking up to the bridge, which is a little bit hard to see, but it's pretty cool. I love during gameplay having that bridge there. I just think, oh my God, I love it. So it looks down over the kitchen. This is a kid's playroom, which I also did off camera. So that's just outside of the downstairs 2 kids' bedrooms, which are here. And we'll also see the next one in a second. So these rooms, I wanted them to look realistically like kids' rooms. And nice bathroom shot there. All the bathrooms are pretty similar. And I love those little laundry baskets. So cute. Our little sand pit. And kids' little play area that has a fence around the pool for safety. Double height windows, which are glorious, with that bridge looking out. Oh, isn't that scrumdiddlyumptious? And that's also a shot of going across the interior bridge too, with that cutout above it. And this is just a little lounge room that was done off camera next to the master bedroom. So that was pretty plain and simple. Oh my gosh, I'm obsessed with the bridge, aren't I? I like how those lights are dotted around. This is that lounge room we were working on for quite a while. I think it turned out all right. Fairly happy with it. And then moving on to the next screenshot, this is the master bedroom ensuite with a nice yellow wall tying in with those yellow sinks, which I think are pretty cool. Oh, there's the bridge again. And up here's just a stair landing next to the sauna. We've also got the other sitting area that leads to the upstairs bedrooms, which is kind of cool. I do like that room. I love the colours in it, the reds and the beigey colours. Here's the second story kids' bedrooms. So that's the first one. Kind of cool. And this is the second one. Lots of blue in it. Aqua colours and those Moroccan side tables, which are pretty snazzy. And there's a lot of balconies in this as well. And there's the upstairs gym, which is nice. Anyways, you guys, I do hope you enjoyed this build. As always, let me know what videos you would like to see next or even what you would like to hear from Deligracy next. And I hope you're having a lovely morning, afternoon, or evening wherever you are in the world. I'll speak to you soon.